Hi everyone. Every week we as affiliate managers have affiliates contacting us asking whether or not they can run PPC activity on health and beauty products, as well as saying that they've activated a campaign and they've had their account banned, and also when they've got an account running, how do they effectively manage the performance and make it more efficient in the long term. So this week I'm going to be doing a Q&A session, answering some questions and also giving you some guidelines on how to set up your campaigns and how to manage them effectively from outset. First thing that I would do when creating a campaign is going online and searching for a free ad spend voucher for whichever search platform that you want to use. This will eliminate or reduce the amount of risk that you're going to be facing, and also a bit of peace of mind because you're not investing so much money. Secondly, don't set up your campaign straight away. Before you do anything, go through your website that you want to drive the traffic to and ensure it's compliant. Go through the advertising policies for the relevant search platforms and try and make sure that your landing page is as compliant as possible. So look out for things like not over-exaggerating claims, such as you'll lose £5 in one day if you take one tablet. And wherever you do have claims for health and beauty products, make sure that you've got a clear disclaimer for the visitor, which clearly says that results may vary from user to user. And then I would also, this is a key thing, make sure that all the content on your website or landing page is 100% unique and adds value to the site that it's connecting to, the merchant site. So this could be through expanding on various bits of content such as the ingredients of the product, adding discount codes that can't be found on the merchant's website. And once you've done this, then feel free to contact a AdWords or Ad Center search specialist and email them your landing page and see what feedback they've got to offer, or anything that may be restricting you from having your campaigns activated. Finally, once you've got the go-ahead from the search specialist, I would then create your campaign. A lot of affiliates do create their campaigns from outset without doing this and get their accounts banned straight away. Campaign settings can save you a lot of money or cost you a lot of money if they haven't been set up correctly. It's important that you go through your website and the campaign settings side by side and ensure that they're set up correctly. For example, make sure if your website is only targeted for US customers, or the visitor will only be able to purchase the product in the USA, only target the USA as a location. If your website isn't mobile responsive, or if the merchant site isn't mobile responsive that you're connecting to, don't target mobile devices. Ad scheduling can save you a lot of money. For example, a lot of customers or potential customers tend to purchase in the evenings in the week, so you may want to consider not running your ads during working hours. From outset, it's important to identify your budget and how much you're willing to pay on a daily basis. You can also consider using ad extensions as well, such as site links or location extensions, which pad out your ad even more in the search results and draw more attention and potential increase in click-through rate. It's important to identify what a conversion is for you. That might be an email sign-up or the purchase of a product. If you have the ability or access to a white label checkout from certain merchants, definitely include conversion tracking on the conversion page. This is extremely important for optimization in the long term and will hopefully save you a lot of money and be able to identify which keywords and ads are generating the sales. It's always important to be running several ads from outset alongside each other for each ad group. I recommend having at least 3 ads running at all times, and you continuously monitor the performance of these ads against each other over, let's say, a 2-week period. The ads that receive the less interaction, so a lower click-through rate or doesn't generate as many conversions, I would eliminate and create and replace with a new ad. it's important to test out different ad text styles to see what works for you. Never edit ads that are currently running, as this will lose all performance data. Make sure that you pause the ad and then create a new one and let that run in replacement of it. I recommend that you have between 10 and 20 keywords per ad group. You don't want too many running at the same time within the ad group, as they may not be as relevant to the ad and the destination URL. You want the keywords to be as relevant to the ad text and the destination URL as possible, as this will help you generate a better quality score. Quality score is all about relevancy between the keyword, the text ad and the destination URL. Ideally, you want to feature the keyword in the text ad and in the destination URL. Quality score is ranked on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being very poor and 10 being very good. The higher the quality score you have for each keyword, the more likely the keyword is going to be served, and also there should be a reduction in cost per clicks. There are 4 different keyword match types available. They are broad match modifier, phrase match and exact match. I recommend that you start off with just phrase and exact match keywords, as this will enable you to control and manage your spend and traffic effectively. It's very important to manage and track your performance on an ongoing basis. There are several reports that you can download from each search platform. I would recommend personally that you should be downloading ad group and campaign reports on a weekly and monthly basis to track performance. I would also recommend that you conduct change history reports as well on a regular basis, say at the beginning of each week. Change history report can be found in the Tools tab and basically shows you the changes that you've made to your campaigns over the past week or so. So that goes from increasing or decreasing cost per clicks or bids for each keyword, the addition or pausing of keywords, and that way you're able to track performance and identify what's contributed to the increase or decrease in performance on a week-on-week basis. There are several metrics that you can optimise to, depending on what your overall goal is. 3 metrics that I tend to optimise to is click-through rate, or CTR, conversions and conversion rate. As mentioned, continually testing new ad text designs is really important, and as previously said, always have at least 3 ad texts running for each ad group. This will enable you to identify which ad text the potential customer or visitor is engaging with the most. Another key activity to be running on a weekly basis is a search query report. This basically highlights search terms that are being searched for over a period of time that have triggered your ad, but you aren't actually bidding on that keyword. So what I'd recommend is doing this on a weekly basis, and you have the ability to directly add those search terms to your campaigns or ad groups, or even exclude them if they aren't that relevant, and exclude them as a negative keyword. Negative keywords are key to optimization. They will get rid of any search traffic that isn't 100% relevant to your offer. As a benchmark, you need to be looking at a click-through rate for generic activity of around about 2 to 5%, with a conversion rate of around 5%. And then for brand or long-tail activity, you need to be looking for a click-through rate of over 5% and again a conversion rate of plus 5% again.